No. Hello. Welcome to the stream. We're playing some one-page rules, Grimdark Future. I'm joined with my friend Loli. And we haven't played since 2nd edition, one-page rules. So I don't know if the rules are that different. From what I looked at, the force organization stuff's new, but everything else seems pretty, like, the same. Yeah, we thought we'd try out some 3rd edition. I had a weird hankering to play, like, a tabletop game, but didn't want to, like, stress myself out with something really complicated. Or slightly more complicated, I should say. Yeah, we thought we'd play some one-page rules. Did you want me to start with my list slowly? Oh yeah, if you do, !fish in the chat, you can fish in the stream, Uno. Also, welcome to the stream. Did you want me to start with my list, Loli? Hello? Can you hear me?
Fucking mic was muted.
Okay.
Because I was chewing on some food.
No
yeah, go ahead.
Okay. I have brought today the Hulk Reclamation Band. It's my Dwarven Guilds, wink wink, list. I have over here, I have a hero, I have a Power Suit Champion, joined to a unit of Power Suit Guard. They only have swords on the models, but they have axes in the rules. So they have 3 plasma axes and exo grenade launchers, and the combat shield upgrade. And the champion also has a plasma axe, exo grenade launcher, and the combat shield upgrade. What?
Damn, why is your list let you afford an APC?
I know, right?
Mine yelled at me.
It's because it's only 220 points.
Oh, okay. Mine was more expensive.
Yeah, that'll be why. These guys all have the ambush special rule, so they'll probably be ambushing as well. I have
Probably
two.
will.
Well, will be. I have 2 units of dwarf warriors, with a medic upgrade, to give them the medical training special rule. And then I've got 1 dude with a rocket or a missile launcher in each squad, and the rest have iron blasters. And then finally, I have an APC with a twin heavy rifle and a missile launcher, which has the transport rule. So both of these squads will probably be deploying in that. And that's my Hulk Reclamation Band.
Alrighty. I don't have a name for this list, but I am bringing Eternal Dynasty force.
Oh, nice.
Got myself.
The paper models, hell you.
I found some pretty ones, but one, they didn't have everything. Like, they did not. No, they had Saturdays. The quality wasn't good, honestly.
Okay. I don't know why the fishing didn't work, by the way, and I'm sorry. Might just be on Twitch,
What?
maybe.
I brought myself a Cyber Beast.
Nice.
A squad of scouts with 3 of them having energy rifles.
That's nice.
A sage attached to some royal guard. A squad of warriors, and another squad of warriors being led by a captain.
Very nice. Hell yeah.
With the elite guard warriors. So all the models in this unit, since they're warriors, they are now quality 3 rather than 4.
Very nice. I kind of like how these guys are like almost like the royal guard over here, for example, like almost like a mix of like Custodes and Tal.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like,
Alright.
honestly, like all things considered, I really think Eternal Dynasty is pretty drippy.
Oh shit!
Like, good.
I was just gonna say they are pretty drippy, but yeah, it's funny that you look at the front and they're sepia tone, and then you rotate the camera and they're white, but they've actually got. I didn't realize they actually had backs. That's really cool.
Yeah, I thought it was cool when
I actually kind of like the art
them.
style. Like I could almost go for like 2D models for most TCS games quite comfortably. These are red. And we're today playing on a 40k board, 60 by 44, just because I think that's kind of like the standard for like Warhammer, and one page rules is a little bit more vague about like what you can use, just because it's a bit more. They say you can use a 6 by 4, which is not that far out of. This is like a little bit smaller, basically. Instead of 72 by 48, it's 60 by 44, so it's like close. Basically, we set up objective markers now. We go straight into it. So do you want to roll a dice for me? This is how many objectives we're going to be setting up.
Alrighty.
So we're doing D3 plus 2 objective markers. So we're doing 4 objective markers?
Oh, plus 2. Right. I thought,
Yeah.
Never mind. Yeah, 4.
So we have we do have the cool ones on this map, don't we? From memory. Oh yeah, it's these ones. I think they just have a different state for like control. So now we roll off, and the winner picks who places the first objective marker, and then we just alternate. Also, the deployment zones will be these ones, and we can delete these default objectives. Thank you. And let's draw our dice and roll off. I'm going to use purple dice today, I think. I got a 1.
In that case, I'll use my red. I got a 5.
Nice. Okay, so you can pick who places the first objective marker. It doesn't really matter. It won't, like... We roll off again for deployment, so it doesn't really matter if you go first or second. It's really just personal choice.
Okay. What are the rules for objective marker placement?
Oh, yeah. So they have to be outside the deployment zones and over 9 inches away from other markers.
Okay.
Can't be placed in unreachable positions like impassable terrain or spots too tight to get into.
Okay. Now, another thing.
Sure.
Do terrain features matter? Like, for example, woods giving dense cover and shit like that.
Yes, so we should decide terrain as well if you want. We can do that first if you like. So in one-page rules, you have a bunch of different types of terrain called open terrain, impassable terrain, blocking terrain, difficult, dangerous, elevated, etc. Open terrain is like grass fields and basically just does like nothing, dirt roads or streets. So we can say like these kind of areas, like grassy areas, are just like open terrain. If that works for you.
Nods.
So any of the grass areas. Impassable terrain is stuff like mountains, canyons, deep water. It stops models moving through it, as well as gaps over 1 inch wide count as impassable terrain. They cannot move through impassable terrain unless they have any rules that allow them to ignore it. I reckon that'll be like these big rocks would be impassable.
Yeah.
These rocks here, the big rocks would also be impassable, but not the trees around them. The trees around them, I think we can call those cover terrain. So forest, ruins, sandbags, etc. Terrain features that models can hide in or behind, or that could stop projectiles count as cover terrain. If the majority of models in a unit are fully inside a piece of cover terrain or behind a sight blocker, or that are mostly inside cover terrain or behind sight blockers, they get +1 to defense rolls when blocking hits from shooting attacks. Yeah, so I would say, let's say the forests, cover terrain. We'll say the shrubs are too.
Okay.
So yeah, impassable, open, cover. I think the industrial structures we can just call elevated terrain.
Yeah.
They are impassable, but any terrain piece that is up to 3 inches tall may be climbed as part of a unit's move. And they basically don't really provide anything. I don't think there's enough walls on these to count as, like, cover, in my opinion.
Okay.
So we'll just call them elevated terrain. But basically the only cover that gives a bonus we should worry about is woods and shrubs. If that works for you.
Yeah.
So I think the map's roughly symmetrical, so we should get enough of each type of terrain on each side. Yeah, so it's up to you if you want to place first or second for objective.
I will place first. Give me a moment.
Alright. Crunch. I think if you go to I think you're fine there. You just have to be outside of the deployment. You just can't be within 9 inches of another objective marker.
Okay.
So you're good. So you can just pick anywhere around there. And then I think if we go to state 3, it'll be the neutral. No, that's not it. State 1 maybe? Yeah, there we go. And I'll just lock it in. Alright. Should I be really boring and just like pattern match you? No, we're gonna go big or go home, right? Gonna have the annoying king of the hill middle objective. I think I should be. Yeah, I'm out of 9. I think. All right, your turn. Oh, the shrubs. I was thinking of that as well. And then my last one. Oh, I could be a real. You know what? I'm gonna be a real piece of shit.
Now,
What?
are objectives sticky, or does someone have to be on them at all times?
Yeah. So markers remain safe even if your movement moves away. Unit moves away, so they are sticky. If, at the end of each round, if a unit is within 3 inches of the marker while no enemies are, it counts as being seized. So it's basically just non-contested, then it becomes sticky at the end of the round. After 4 rounds have been played, game ends. Player that controls most markers wins. It's that simple. Unless stated
simple as
otherwise, players don't ever win the game by fully destroying their opponent's army. So even if you table someone, if they have more objectives, they still win. Also, Jonah asked what you're eating.
Doritos.
Hell yeah. What flavor?
The only correct flavor, nacho cheese.
Nice. We have decided on armies. We've used Force Org, which is optional rules. So for 1-page rules, you can only have 1 hero per 500 points. We're playing 1,000, so we can have up to 2 heroes. We're only allowed 1 plus X copies of the same unit, where X is 1 per 1,000 points. So we can only have up to 2 copies of each unit. No single unit worth over 35% of total points. So no unit over 350 points, which fucked both of us a little bit. Because I tried to have a big bodyguard, and I think you were saying you tried to do the same, right?
Yeah.
And you can only have 1 unit per 200 points. So at most, we can have 5 units total, which I think is perfectly legal, because Loli's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With the heroes joined on, and I've got 4. Did you go to the full 1,000, by the way?
Yes, I have exactly 1,000 spent.
Okay, I kind of had weird point value, so I only went to 975. So we shall see if that fucks me, or if it's not too much of a big deal. It was only like some special rules, so I don't think I'll matter too much, that being that close. So deploying. So now we roll off, and the winner must start deploying their army first. I got a 3.
All right, sorry. We're all dice. I need to make a work call real quick.
Oh yeah, no worries.
4.
Nice. You're deploying first, and I will. We can just alternate if you're making the call, or we can have a little break while I explain some game stuff.
Yeah, go ahead and do that.
Okay. Yeah. So winning player is going to choose a long table edge to deploy on, and then place 1 unit within their table edge. So we just got the red and the blue bars for our table edges. I think that's about 12. Yeah, that's perfect. We're going to basically just alternate until we're deployed. 1-page rules is split up into 4 rounds. Each round made up of multiple turns. Each turn is a single activation. This has alternating activation. Like you might have seen us playing Imperialis, which is the same. Apart from like stuff like First Fire. This is kind of similar. It's got like an activation order system, much like that. And the 4 options you have in OPR are Hold, Advance, Rush, and Charge. Hold is basically you don't move, and you can shoot. Advance is you can move up to 6 inches and you can shoot after moving. Rush is you move 12 inches but can't shoot, like a kind of run. And then Charge is you move 12 inches into melee. Other than that, it's pretty similar to 40k. It obviously is just quite simplified, where you have the basic rules are very basic. And the only kind of complexity kind of comes from more strategic stuff, like I guess like placing things and moving them around and like how you use them, and then the special rules and like army composition, which I kind of like because it makes it nice and easy to kind of play without having to like think too much. And then we have Loli's first unit.
What's cohesion rules?
1 inches of each other.
Okay.
Yeah, so in OPR, you got to be within 1 inches of your buddies. And then I think, let me just check that if it's still. Yeah, unit coherency must stay within 1 inches of at least one other model, and must stay within 9 inches of all other models. So if you have a long chain, it has to be like 9 inches at maximum, basically.
Let me double check a rule real quick before I commit.
And if you're not in coherency with your unit at the beginning of your activation, then you must take an action so the model gets back into coherency. So it's not the biggest deal if you're out of coherency, like, initially. But you gotta try and stay in it, no matter what. Also, if I'm zooming in and out really weird, it's because I'm scrolling on the other window, on the rules. And, Tabletop Simulator is very funny, and that it carries that movement through.
Okay. So I'll need some clarification on the scout rule.
Okay. So scout.
So what's confusing me is must be deployed and may then be placed anywhere. Oh, okay. Never mind. I could after it's deployed, then I can put them 12 inches after. Okay, disregard.
Yeah. Yeah. So scout's
know,
like our next step. So if you want to just set them aside.
Yeah. I don't know if that counts as a deployment or not.
It says maybe set aside before deployment, so I would say it doesn't count yet.
Okay. My scouts are being set aside for now.
Okay. Let me just check my ambush roll as well, because I think that's the same for me. I'm going to set these guys aside for deployment, for ambush. I'll put them on the deep strike board. Even though we have no idea what deep strike means, and it has no relevance to this game. So it's, yeah, it's your first deployment still, right?
Yeah. All right. First deployment's done.
All right. I'm going to put all, like, these 2 squads, into this APC. So, just gonna put these boys on the transport board. And it does say in the rules, transports may deploy with units inside. So I'm just gonna deploy this funny little lad right here. That's my deployment. You can just keep going until you're done, basically.
Oh, yeah, it's all units. Okay.
Yeah, because I got 1 in ambush, and then the other 2 in the transport, which I've already deployed. It's a very limited deployment.
All right, 1 second. It's got to work text.
No worries.
All right.
Nice. And then after that, you got your scout dudes, right? So if we both had scout dudes, we would then alternate in placing them. Basically the same as normal deployment. So you then deploy them, place them anywhere within 12 inches of their position. So I guess that means they can move up further than the deployment zone.
Yeah. So place them and then 12 inches.
Yeah. You've got a very nice, strong placement on the objectives in this game. It's going to be interesting if I can wrest control back from you. Nice. Is that everything deployed?
That is everything deployed.
I think we go... So my ambush roll as well, just so you know. Any round after the first, I can deploy them anywhere over 9 inches away from enemy units. So I can't deploy them next to you, and I can't deploy them in the first round. I also can't seize or contest objectives on the round they deploy. So round 2, they can come in, but they can't do anything with objectives in that round, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Now, we've done our placement and our deployment. So now, I'm pretty sure you start. The players roll off and the winner must start deploying their army first. You choose an edge. Continue alternating till we're all deployed. First round, and the player that won the deployment roll-off takes the first turn. And that would be
Alrighty.
you. So let me go blue player first and start game, which should remove the deployments. There we go.
Cracks knuckles.
So did you
Alright.
want to refresh what the 4 order types are?
Yes.
So there's 4. There's hold, advance, rush, and charge. They're pretty straightforward. Hold, you don't move but can shoot. Advance, you move 6 inches and can shoot after moving. Rush, you move 12 inches but can't shoot. And then charge, you move 12 inches into melee. And then obviously special rules will modify that. Like, I have a rule called slow, which fucks with my advance and with my charge.
What about fast? Because your APC does have fast.
Yeah, so fast is effectively the opposite. So fast is I get an extra 2 inches when advancing and 4 inches when using rush or charge.
I see.
So my APC is quicker than a normal movement, and my infantry is slower than a normal movement.
If I recall correctly, it's I move a guy and then you move a guy, or
Yep. Yeah,
I give order, you give an order.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's unit by unit, alternating activations.
Alrighty. These guys are going to advance. It says how many inches for advancing?
It's 6. So you can move up to 6 inches and can shoot after moving.
Alright. And they obviously don't have a target, so that's their turn.
Cool. Alright, my turn. So let's see how the transport works. So units may enter or exit by using any move action, but must stay within 6 inches of it when exiting. When a transport is destroyed, units inside take a dangerous terrain test and are shaken and must be placed fully within. Okay, so I'm gonna disembark one squad with a advance rule.
Okay.
So I think I should be able to move them to up to like the yellow line, basically, of this objective. Now, because they're slow, because they are the boys, it's not issue 6, it's issue 4. So I think I have to be at most a little bit further back. Because they are dwarves, yeah. So that goes within 4. Cool. So that's an advance. So they
One
can.
second. There you go. You didn't have measure movement on your boys.
Did I not? Let me go put it on my other units as well. I forgot. I haven't played tabletop in a little while.
All good.
Alright,
All cool in the spawning pool.
So now we can do a shoot though, if I'm in range. So because I'm shooting through the woods, I think your Cyber Beast would get a +1 to cover to the defense rolls.
Okay.
I think that's what it said. Cover terrain. Fully inside or behind a sight blocker for multi-model units, or that are most inside cover or behind sight blockers. I think that should be fine. I think if you're it says terrain features that models can hide in or behind.
Yeah.
So I think because I'm shooting through the woods, that would count.
Right.
And you get +1 to your defense rolls, but I will say, I'm being a gremlin here. I think all the ion blasters might be out of range too, by the way. So it's just going to be the missile launcher. And the missile launcher has a funny rule called lock on, which ignores cover and all negative modifiers to hit rolls in range. And he's 30 inches, and I get 1 attack. Hitting on a 4. So I'm quality 4. And I got a 6. And it's AP 2.
So it lowered my defense by 2, correct?
That's what I understand. Let me just double check that, because it's been a little while. Shooting, roll to block, doing attacks, quality test. AP. Targets get -X to defense rolls when blocking hits from weapons with the special roll. So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
looking for a 6-up.
Alright.
Nope. So he takes a damage.
He takes 3, in fact, because it also has Deadly 3.
I see. Good thing he has toughness 6.
Yeah.
Well, now toughness 3.
So a funny missile launcher goes into the Cyber Beast.
Ow.
And that is my activation.
Alright, I'm mad. Going to
Rush, I think it is.
Yeah.
Like the double movement.
Yeah. Boop. I do not expect this Cyber Beast to live, but we'll see.
I mean, he is scary, so he is kind of like a priority target for me. With the heavy fist, like, looks kind of nasty, so...
6 attacks, AP 1. I'd say so. Quality 3.
Fearless and tough.
Oh, speaking of that, turns out every unit in the Eternal Dynasty is fearless.
God. So does that mean you just don't have, like, morale?
So, I can go through real quick. Fearless. If I were to fail a morale test, I roll a die. On a 4-up, it counts as pass instead.
Good. It's a good test for us to try it out now, too, by the way, because I think this does have to do it. So, at the end of an activation in which a unit takes wounds that leave it with half or less of its starting size or tough value, it must take a morale test.
Alrighty.
So you just do a regular quality test and see what happens.
Alright, looking for a 3-up.
Nice. And then
Alright,
you would have
he
had
is
that
not
fearless
shook.
thing anyway. Cool. Alright, so back to my activation, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Because I forgot to do we did the morale test kind of out of order, but yeah. APC, I should probably do in advance as well. And it's got that fast roll, so it's going to be going 8. I'm going to go... to there. Might move a little to the side just because there's rocks. Now this is going to be interesting. What do I shoot? You can split fire with different weapons of types. You can only do it up to 2 units, I think. What I was reading. So I might do... I say might, I will. I'm going to put the, I'm going to put the twin heavy rifle into these lads, the elite warriors.
Okay.
And I'm going to put the missile launcher into the cyber beast.
Alright.
So, starting with the missile launcher. So, hitting on a 4. And it misses. Lamau. Okay. Going to the twin heavy rifles.
Alright, just a heads up. My elite warriors do have a shield drone, which gives them the stealth rule.
Okay, what does that do?
Enemies get -1 to hit rolls when shooting at units where all models have this rule from over 9 inches away.
Okay, so it is over 9.
I am over 9 inches.
Yep, so instead of hitting on a 4, I'll be hitting on a 5. And I missed both, so that's the end of the activation. Your turn.
Alrighty.
Oh, we should get some little tokens for like activations too, by the way. I feel like we could have one for... I feel like we used one back in the day, but I can't remember what it was.
We had a different table, I think. For it.
Yeah. Really cool tokens.
I definitely know we used the little battle shot cat though.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah. I'm totally gonna use I'm totally using this like wet floor marker for my activations.
I'll use the castle.
Alright. It is your turn, and you can pretty much finish up all the activations. So I'm done with everything. Oh no, I've still got a unit in the APC I could theoretically activate.
Okay. Let's read the rule real quick. Okay. Good to know for later. Alright, so the homies on objectives right now, say for my scouts, for example, they're free to move because I count as having it, right? Or do I have to wait?
Wait till the end of the round, yeah. It hasn't changed sides yet. That's why I've left them, like, uncolored right now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's basically you have to hold it like at the end of all the activations, if that makes sense.
I am doing an advance with my scouts.
Alright. They look really cool. There is also actual like a Tau proxy, isn't there, in OPR? So these are like a different army, isn't it?
Yeah, the Tau Coalition is the Tau.
That's right.
Eternal Dynasty is their one-page rules is unique IP.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't played a game with them, so it's kind of interesting.
This will be my first doing it with them too. All right. All of them are going to be shooting at the APC.
Yeah. Now this APC does have tough, and it does have a 2+ defense, so it's relatively tough. But we'll see if that matters.
Alrighty. I'm going to do the 2 long rifles first. So it's just 2 attacks. Quality 4. Well, hold on. Let me just double check. So if a unit was to give a buff to friendly units, would they count? Would they themselves count as a friendly unit?
As far as I understand, you can always target yourself, so I think it does give it to you as well.
Okay.
I'm gonna assume that because my rule for medical training for my medics says this model and its unit get regeneration.
Okay.
Like, what's the wording of the rule?
One second. Let me finish chewing.
No worries.
So I would potentially be using targeting array once per this unit's activation. Before attacking, pick one enemy unit within 18 inches. Next time a friendly unit shoots at it, it gets +1 to hit. Disregard. You're not in 18 inches anyway, but good to know.
I think
it
would be fine because it's the next unit that shoots at it, right? Which could be
next
itself.
friendly unit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that would be fun.
Good to know. That doesn't activate because again they're too far.
Okay.
However, first the 2 long rifles, quality 4. It's 2 attacks. Now they're hits, and now the 3 energy rifles.
All right.
They have AP4, by the way.
Oh my god. Jesus Christ. All
right. 1 hits.
Okay, so that would be 5 up. I've got a 2+ defense. Right. So,
right, so
3, 4, 5.
AP4.
No, 6.
So it'd be 6.
It'd be 6, yeah. And it failed. Has it got deadly at all?
No, just one. So just remove 1 toughness.
Okay, so I'm down to 5.
And that is these guys' activation.
Nice. Technically, I have another activation. So I'll activate the boys in the transport, but they're going to stay in the transports. They're just going to do a hold action.
Okay. I am going to, if I can actually select the homies, there we go. Rush these warriors back here.
Alright.
And it's 12 with rush.
All doing.
Yep. 12 by default. Hello. How you doing, Oxenfree?
Greetings. I'm the ancient one.
We're playing and streaming 1-page rules.
Oh, epic. I didn't even know you were streaming.
It's all good. That's why I thought I'd let you know.
Yeah, let me see.
Venture, I have not. I have smoked cigars before, but it's been a while.
Alright, and that is my entire side's activations.
There's all my activations as well. So that would be the end of the round. So any objectives that are controlled will change hands now. So I think the only one that's going to be my side is this one. And then everything else is yours. I think state 5 should be your color. Yeah, there we go.
There you go.
And they are sticky, so if we move off these objectives now, we should
Yeah.
be back to normal. I think we can remove all our markers. And in one-page rules, after we've done a round, I think we roll off again for first activation. So I will just check that. Playing the game. First turn, activated, action ends. All the units activation round ends. On a new round, the player that finished activating first on the last round gets to activate first. Oh, so that should be me that goes first.
Yeah, since you activated less.
And this is round 1, so we're on to round 2. Now would probably be a good time for me to ambush, wouldn't it?
Potentially.
But I could also try and kill this Skyber beast. That might be better.
The Kyber beast.
I'm going to try and do that, I think, actually. I'm going to advance these Dwarf Warriors. So again, they can only move 4 inches, because they're stunty. And they're going to take some shots at the boy. I think everyone's in range this round. So we've got 4 Ion Blasters, which are 2 attacks each. So that's 8 attacks. And these don't have lock-on or AP or anything. Oh no, they got AP 1. So I'm hitting on 4s. It's quite a few. So you got 5 to save. It's AP 1, but because you're in the woods, it's +1 again. So it's just your normal defense.
Alright, so you said 5.
Yeah, if that's your normal defense. No, wait, your normal defense is 4.
How many dice?
Oh, it's 5.
How many dice?
Yeah, sorry. It is 5.
He's dead.
Oh.
He is absolutely dead.
Now, hypothetically, the missile launcher could have chosen to split fire over there, if my fucking APC wasn't in the way. Because it is a line of, units are line of sight blocking, apart from your own unit. So, like,
good to know.
So, like, this guy here, right? He wouldn't block line of sight, but the APC would. And also, yeah.
So if I just had, like, for example, different units, this is one Dwarf Warrior, he would block LOS as well?
From the missile launcher, dude. But these guys could shoot around it. It's model by model.
Okay.
So, like, if you have one guy, let's say, I'm just going to copy this whole squad for this example. Let's say
I got the gist of it.
Yeah, but let's say I had, just for the viewers at home, let's say I had, like, one dwarf out to the edge. He could maybe shoot over there, but these 4 would be blocked by the rocks.
Okay.
Yeah. And that is my Dwarf Warrior activation. So it's your turn.
Alrighty. My scouts are going to advance.
Alright.
I keep forgetting it's 6 for advance, right?
Yeah, just think of it as just 6 for default and 12 for default for, like, rushing or charging. It's like 6 base, and then just fast or slow modifies it.
I will be activating targeting array on the APC.
Okay.
Parentheses marker light.
No, it's different.
First, the 2 long rifles, they'll be shooting at 3-ups because of the targeting array.
Alright. It's legally distinct, Loli.
They both hit.
Nice.
It is wrong one, dude. Okay. No AP.
Alright, so I get my full 2+.
Yep.
Both saved.
Alright, and now the energy rifles.
These are nasty.
The 3-ups.
Yep.
All of them hit.
And these are AP4, aren't they?
Yep.
So these are 3 6-ups.
6-ups.
I'll save one of them. The 2 more wounds.
2 wounds. Yep.
Sorry, 2 more toughnesses. Okay, so this APC is down to half wounds. So I have to do morale. So the APC has to test morale, which is very funny. So I'm going to do a quality test.
I can see why the pilot's like, oh my god!
And it passed. I got a 4, and my quality is 4 on the APC. So he's all good. Very nice. Is it my turn for activation?
Oh, and did you roll 3 dice for it?
Oh no, these were left over from the saves, and then that one's the one I rolled for the quality.
Okay.
And we can go back on the stream if you don't believe me.
I mean,
I promise you. I lazy rolled. I just dragged a dice back into the box.
okay.
I don't know why. I always assume my opponent is watching my dice. Apologies. I should have. I'll be more distinct next time. It's my turn, isn't it? Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to activate the APC for an advance, and he can go up to 8. So I'm going to go 2 to here, and then I'm going to go 6. God, it's really not much movement. It feels like it should be further. Alright. I'm going to dump everything into the boys who hurt me. So we're starting with the...
They do have the stealth rule, by the way.
And what was the range on that?
Okay, no, disregard. You're close up, or it doesn't matter.
Okay.
9 inches, for record.
Alright. And I've got the twin heavy rifle, so starting with that. So 2 shots, hitting on 4s. 1 hit. That is AP1.
So 6 up. Damn it. That's 1 homie down.
Yeah, it's not deadly. It just does the 1. Also, deadly, I don't think moves between.
It does
units.
not.
Yeah.
It does not. Some of the units I was looking at had deadly specified. Yeah, it does not go on to other. The remaining one doesn't go to other units.
Yeah, so multi toughness, multi model units are quite good.
Yeah.
And then the funny missile launcher. So just 1 attack. And it missed. There's my activation.
Alrighty. Alright, so I'm going to activate these elite warriors.
Mm-hmm.
Advance and going to shoot at these dwarf warriors.
No. Okay.
They all have carbines rather than long rifles, so it is. I don't do math because the leader gets 1 extra, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8. 10,
when doing units
13.
and unit measurement, by the way, in 1-page rules, you just measure the 2 closest models for the whole unit.
Okay, cool. Good to know. All right, let's see. All right, so 13 attacks at quality 3 on their way.
Sure. God, that's quite a lot.
That's why I get carbines instead of long rifles for the elite guard. That is 9.
All right, 9 shots, and it was any AP?
No.
I think that's 9. Let me just put it on the tray. Yeah, okay. And that was... What's my defense? So standard dwarfs...
4.
Standard dwarves are 4, and I also have regeneration. So when taking a wound, roll a die on a 5+ that is ignored. Is taking a wound after I roll defense? Let me just check. I'm still a little rusty with 1-page rules. Roll to block.
I would assume it's like a feel no pain where
it is.
Back, like if you failed.
Yeah,
okay.
You roll to block and then you remove casualties, and it says for each wound that the unit has taken, the defending player must remove a model as a casualty. So I'd say it's after this roll. So let's go. Let's go. Oh god. So that is 5. Feel no pains. Or in this case, medical training regeneration rolls, we will say. It's legally distinct. Okay, 3
Alright,
dwarves
so
are dead.
3 dead.
So
That
I'm
would
gonna,
absolutely be a shock test.
yeah, so I'm gonna keep the cool thing. Sorry, no, I want to keep the missile launcher and the medical dude. So let's go. These boys out of here. Get the hell out of here. And then we're gonna test equality for shock. Okay, Loli, I'm putting this dice in the box.
Hold on.
I'll move these
Let's
first.
do this. I'll say you just right click to clear mat.
I know, but then I'll delete my cool purple dice pool. Okay, that passed.
Okay.
Alright. My duration?
Yep.
I'm going to disembark my second unit of boys from the APC. With an advance roll. So they are going to move within 4 inches of this thing. It's about like there. Or do I go there? Yeah, no, actually I should go here. Coming out the side. I can go like there. It's not going to matter, to be honest. They're going to be pretty close. This is my chance to try and kill you before you probably charge me and murder me. Or shoot me to death, which might be better. I don't know. And I would say... What would you say? Would you say the majority of the unit are not in cover anymore? Of your boys?
It's hard to tell. I thought they were.
Okay.
Because I guess it's hard to tell the ground.
I think because the ground... Wait, if we... Can we make this opaque? No, I don't know. Wait, I can change this just temporarily. Okay, you got 3 guys on the base. We'll say you're still in cover.
Okay.
Okay, so I got 4 funny guns. So we got the 4 iron blasters, which makes 8 attacks total. So these are hitting on 4s. So 4 attacks. And these are AP 1, but you get 1 for the cover, so it's just back to your standard defense.
Alright, that is 3 homies dead. Oh, not the cover one. What am I fucking thinking?
Also, and I totally can send you the new OPR stuff after this.
1, 2, 3. Time for that shock test. I roll their quality, right?
Technically, if you just want to wait a second, I've got to do the missile launcher first, and then
Oh,
you do the...
shit. I forgot. Yeah, my bad.
No
My
worries.
bad. Go ahead.
We'll just see if it hits, because I'll probably miss knowing my luck. And it missed. There you go. Now you can do your shock test.
Alright, and if I recall correctly, I can use the hero's quality instead, right?
Yep, so the
Okay.
character... So you basically use the squad's defense until they're all dead, and you use the hero's morale quality for shock tests.
Okay.
And then after they're all dead, he reverts
He's
to
good.
his own defense value. Just because quite often heroes have better defense, but you don't use that initially. Cool. That is my activation.
Alrighty.
I'm feeling the fatigue of what's the word for it? Like having not very many units, and also having a lot of them like off the board at the start.
Alright,
Well-
these guys are going to rush. So that's 12?
Yep, 12 by default. Unless you have fast, it's just 12. Nice. I'm going to deploy these boys. So I have to deploy with it. Oh my god. One of them like clipped through the board. There we go. So I have to deploy within. I can't deploy within 9 inches of you. And any interaction I do as part of this first activation doesn't do anything to objectives, if that makes sense. Like, they don't contest, they don't claim.
Okay.
Even if I deploy, like, on this deployment marker, it won't do anything to you holding it. Speaking of which, that's probably something kind of like what I'm thinking of doing, but we'll see. How do I feel about this? Actually, I'm gonna kind of pincer you if I can. Let's go like, I think that's like 9 there. If you don't mind measuring for me from your captain.
Yep.
I did it again. So I'm gonna have the power suit guard like there. We'll just do like a little diamond configuration. Oh, why is it still measuring tool? There we go. There we go. And that is their. I'm gonna do it as an advance. So let me just quickly check the rules for ambush. May deploy to anywhere over 9 enemy units. They alternate and play the asymmetries. Units that deploy via ambush can't seize or contest objectives in the round they deploy. Okay, so I'm guessing you can still advance, like do their activation like normal then, after they deploy.
It's sounding like it.
So I'm gonna do an advance. So I'm gonna move 6 inches. No, wait, it's 4 inches because I'm dwarves. And then I'm gonna light you up. Now these guys don't have ranged weapons normally, but I bought the exo grenade launchers for them, which are basically just a one-shot. They've got the limited rule, so they can only be used once per game. But I'm gonna use all 4 on your boys over here.
Damn.
So there's 4 exo grenade launchers. They're 18 inches, 1 attack. They ignore cover because they've got the blast rule. And
okay.
after resolving other special rules, each hit is multiplied by X, where X is up to as many hits as models in the target unit.
And blast is deadlier on here.
X is X up to as many hits. So as many hits as models in the target unit. So that would be what? By 3?
Yeah, there are 3 models in the unit right now.
But the rule also has the keyword blast 3. So what does that mean? Is it up to 3? Wait, how does blast work in OPR? Let me just check this. So I remember getting confused by this the first time I played one-page rules as well. Because I think we played it wrong with a friend. Ignores cover, multiplies hits by X, so it can't deal more than 1 hit per model in the target unit. Multiply hits by X, so we can't do more hits. Oh, I see, okay. So a single tough 3 hero model is hit by a blaster weapon. The weapon will roll 1 die, and if it hits, it'll only score 1 hit because the unit is being shot at only has 1 model. A unit of 4 tough 3 models hit by 2 attack blast 6 weapons. The weapon will roll 2 dice. In this case, it scores 2 hits, which means both score 4 hits, as there are 4 models in the enemy unit for a total of 6 hits. Okay, I see. A unit of 10 models hit by blaster weapon. Scores a hit multiplied by 3 due to being blast. 3 hits score in the unit, which is cool, okay. So yeah, basically, if you had a bigger unit, I can't exceed it by 3, because it's blast 3, if that makes sense. But your unit is 3 anyways, that's what was causing my confusion.
Gotcha.
Okay, so it's 4 attacks, and once I've used these, they're gone for the game. And my guys all have quality 3. And 2 of them hit. So that'd be, what, 6 hits? Like, one is blast 3, the other's also blast 3?
Believe so?
Yeah. Because they're 2 separate hits. So, yeah, it's 6 hits total. And they ignore cover, so you're just down to your normal defense. There's no AP, though.
Alright. So, 1, 2, 3... So 1, 2, and homie loses a wound.
Alright. And that is my activation done for these boys.
Alright.
And I think the rest of the game will be you, because I think that's everything of mine like activated.
Would you need to make a morale test again, or is that only once?
I believe it's after any activation that causes it. And he has just so he would have become an individual unit after those two died, right?
Yeah.
And then has he gone down to half his toughness?
Well, he started with toughness 3. He's on 2 now.
So no, you don't need to do it yet.
Okay.
When you go down to 1 toughness, you would need to do another shock test.
That's generous. If he can make it to just 1.
I guess because, like, yeah, because it's like there's no half, if you know what I mean. Like, there's no 1.5
Right.
toughness. So yeah, three toughness is kind of good for that. All right, let's your turn anyway.
Let's see. All right, I need something. Something I forgot to do, but wasn't relevant yet. Something to use as spell tokens.
Oh no, little spell.
I'll do devastating wounds here as my spell tokens. So I should have 4 right now because he's caster 2. He gets 2 at the start of every round, and this is round 2. So
Nice. I will also say that these guys have shield wall, so they get a bonus to their defense except for spells. So I get +1 to defense rolls against hits that are not from spells. So just so you know, if you do have a spell and you want to use them offensively, these are probably a good choice. Just because their special bonus is not valid.
All right, there's the spells.
A couple of spells in it.
Good lord, on one of them. All right, they are going to rush.
All right. So again, that's 12. Butterfly.
Yeah. And that's my last activated unit.
Alright. So then we reset, don't we?
Yes, sir.
And I don't think anything's changed hands, has it?
No.
Because you still hold that, I still hold that. Nothing's moved on to these two.
Yeah.
So you still hold
yeah,
them?
I still hold that asterisk.
Yeah, this turn's going to be interesting. I think because I finished deployment, finished activation too, I get to go first again.
Correct.
I'm sorry. Feels mean.
I mean, it helps. I'm not against it. It helps balance against. It helps balance for less
Quantity?
model count, or
Yeah.
less unit count rather.
Also, it'll probably change hands, like, at a certain point if I stay alive. Or like vice versa, you know what I mean? Like, if you last the game, it would probably swap. I'm going to activate these boys, and I'm going to do a charge into the sled here. So I can't shoot, but they've used up their grenade launchers anyway, and I can move up to 12 inches and go past that normal rule where you can't go within 1 inches of enemy units, which is also in 1-page rules, and can move into 12. And there's no, as far as I know, there's no rolling in 1-page rules.
Okay. I'm in danger.
Yeah. So how melee works in 1-page rules is pretty similar. So melee, you do a charge move at 12 inches to get into base contact with an enemy unit or as close as possible while still maintaining unit coherency. Once all charging models are moved, all models from the target unit that are not in base contact must move up to 3 inches to get into base contact. So if you had a bigger squad, you would basically do like a pile-in.
Okay.
Who can strike? So all models that are within 2 inches horizontally, and up to 4 inches vertically. So what that would mean is basically, I believe everyone can fight in this combat. Because my dude is within 2 inches of your guy. The back guy. Must strike with all their melee weapons and may only strike at models from the target unit. And then it's pretty similar to range attacks. So we sum up all the attacks, determine how many attacks in total for the melee, roll to hit, etc. Roll to block, then remove casualties. Then you get to return strike. And then there's a fatigue rule in 1-page rules. If the melee goes on for a while. So, looking at my rules, I have 3 Power Suit Guard with Plasma Axes. So that's 1 attack each. And then the quality is the same for the Power Suit Champion, and he's got the same weapon but 2 attacks. So if you don't mind me just rolling them all together.
Yep.
Because he's got basically the same rules.
I mean, it's only fair since I did the exact same thing with shooting with my elite guard.
I think it's fine for fast dice to do that if it makes sense. The only difference is the amount of attacks on the Plasma Axe.
Yeah. I mean, all the qualities.
Oh my god. Hitting on 3's 1 hit.
Oh my god.
But it is AP 2.
I'm fucking shocked, honestly.
Yeah, that was rough. Quantity is a quality all of its own.
Yeah, he unless it's deadly, that's his A wound.
It is deadly. They are all deadly 3 on Plasma
Yeah,
Axes.
no, he's dead.
Alright. Yay.
Does he get a strike back or just dead?
Let me check. So once all charging models have attacked, the defending unit may choose to strike back, but it doesn't have to. Note the striking back does not count as its activation, and activated units may strike back. For each wound that the unit has taken, the defending player must remove a model as a casualty. Once all charging models have attacked, the defending unit may choose to strike back. Following the meta sequence again. I would say not, because it's dead, but I'll Google it.
Okay.
So I think you go back to the start of the order, which is sum the attack value from the weapons of all models that can strike. And I assume because you don't have a model there anymore, you can't strike, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just
the
going
way
to
it was worded, it sounds like there's no strike back
strike
for
back
dead.
if unit is wiped. I don't think you can. Yeah, looking at it.
Okay.
Because it just says, yeah, with the who can strike rule, and I couldn't find anything on Google about it specifically, but it seems to imply you go back to the start of the order, and I don't think you could with that one.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Now it goes on to melee resolution. So we basically would just sum up the wounds caused, if you hadn't been wiped, and whoever caused the most wounds basically wins the melee. If one of the 2 units was destroyed by removing all models as casualties or by routing due to a failed morale test, then the other unit may move by up to 3 inches. So I'm going to take that little move, and I want to go, like, there. If that makes sense.
Alright, so looking at this, one of 2 things is going to happen. Actually, how far can your APC move?
8. It's got fast.
Okay, so there's going to be potentially a draw or you win. It very much depends on if the APC can make it to the middle. It's one or the other.
Yeah, because I don't take this turn though, remember? Because
yes,
they
but
just
there's
deployed.
no way I can get to that.
Right, yeah.
By the end of
I'd
last
say it'd be
round.
hard to push them off too, because they're all multiple toughness. At least in like 1 turn. Like you might, but I'd say yeah, with them in cover and with shield wall and with toughness.
Actually. Alright, you done with the activation?
Yep.
Disregard. Fuck. Get back to point. Oh, had it. There we go. So. Okay. 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 All right.
Don't like the sound of that.
So, question.
Sure.
For range, you said it's always the two closest. So even if say like this guy would be off by like 1 inch, if these two if it will fucking ping.
Yeah,
There
as
we
far
go.
as I understand, the unit is when you measure range, you would measure from the two closest models for how close the unit is, effectively.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's different. Line of sight is model to model. Range appears to be unit to unit.
Okay.
Let me just double check that, but I'm pretty sure that is multiple weapon types. Who can shoot? Weapon within range of it. Picking targets. You can see measuring range. Measuring distances. Measuring a distance between two models, you always measure from the closest point of their bases. When measuring the distance between two units, you always measure from the closest model in each unit. Distances, line of sight, range. Okay. Wait, let me just check the shooting rules. I might have had that wrong. Weapon that within range. All models that in a unit with a line of sight to the target and have a weapon that's within range of it. Note that models may always ignore friendly models. Okay, so it is still specifically tied to like range of models though. If you've got like different weapons
Okay.
and stuff. Yeah.
Okay. In that case.
Like if this guy's out of range, he wouldn't get to attack, but like the unit. Yeah. Yeah, it is model to model still, sorry. It's just phrased weird at the start of the rules.
Fuck. Alrighty. Shit, yeah. That going to do one thing. The Royal Guard is going to use their just for spite. It's going to use their limited spear plasma.
Okay.
Against you know, those homies there.
Alright.
Looking for 3 hits. AP4.
Okay, and is it do you ignore cover at all?
It does not say.
Okay. So in that case I get +1 for the cover. And if it's not a spell, I would also get +1 from Shield Wall.
Yeah, it
but
is not a spell.
A 1 is always a failure still in one-page rules. So even though I'd be at a 1+ save right now, a 1 will still be a failure. So let's try that out. Wait, no, you said you're AP4, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be back down to a 5, wouldn't it? Yeah, 1 to 5. Yeah. Never mind. Okay, I failed it anyway. Is it deadly?
No.
Okay, so one of these lads is down a toughness.
Alrighty. Unfortunately, since it's still model to model, I can't use any of my spells.
Alright.
That is their activation.
Alright, You've put me in a tricky position, Loli. I'm gonna advance these lads. So they get to move their grand total of
4.
Do I do that? Yeah. I think because this rock is low enough, I can still see you with this guy. All right. So we've got the four funny ion blasters. So you've got stealth, right? But it's too close.
Yeah, they're too close.
Okay. So hitting on 4s, quality 4. So 5 hits. And it's
AP?
AP 1.
6 ups. All dead.
Oh my god. I won't worry about the rocket launcher then. And that is my activation.
Alright, these guys are going to advance. And they're all going to shoot at the APC.
Alright. Saw that coming.
What
What?
spell could I use? Live and learn, live and learn. Alrighty, that's 5 attacks coming.
That's a famous Sonic song for most Sonic heads out there. Live and learn.
2 hit, no AP.
2 hit, no AP. Okay, so
Yep.
2 up saves. Because this thing is a tough little box. Both saved. Is that your activation?
My activation. Yep.
Alright, I will advance the funny car. So it's going to move 8 inches. And it's going to light up your boys over here. And I think both weapons are in range. So we've got the twin heavy rifle first. 2 attacks, hitting on 4s. Both missed, hilarious. And then 1 missile launcher hitting on a 4. Okay, that one hit. AP 2.
Oh my god.
And that's the APC's activation, so it's your turn again.
That's all I got.
Oh, okay, so we're going to go
That's
into
different.
round... Oh, wait,
These
no,
guys
so...
activate back here?
Yeah, I still got one. I forgot I had those guys. So we're going to go... I might do a rush with these boys. So they're just going to move 12. No, they're going to move 8. No, wait. No, wait, it's... Wait, what is this rule? Slow. Negative 4 inches when using rush or charge. So what's that? 12 minus 4 is 8. So it is 8.
Yeah.
Is that where I put them? Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, they're slow. I need APCs for these guys so bad. Who knew that dwarves couldn't run so good? And that would be all my activations. So we are done, aren't we? And
Yes,
you'll be
sir.
going first on this battle round because you finished activating first.
Alrighty. I unfortunately can't get any more spell tokens. I have a cap of 6.
Okay. Also, this doesn't change hands yet because I came in from ambush last round.
Ah, I see.
So it's still yours, but if I stay on it this turn, it'll be mine at the end of the round.
Right. Yeah, these guys are going to. I was debating. Are going to activate. They're going to advance.
Alright. Will we be seeing the utilization of spells this turn?
Yes.
Also,
'Cause
it's
they're
round,
definitely in range.
it's round 3, isn't it? Not 4. Yeah, because I came in round 2 with ambush. Yeah, sorry. So
Okay.
it's now round 3. Yeah.
Alrighty. So, first off, oh my dear God. So I'm going to. This one's going to cost 2 tokens. I'm going to activate. Spirit Wind.
Alright.
Alright, sorry, this is 3. No, this is 2. This is 2. Because I said wrong one. Eternal Guidance. So first I need to roll my quality for my sage. Looking for a 3 up. Does not activate. God damn it.
Fuck.
That's 2 gone.
So spells are just separate to shooting and moving and stuff?
Yes.
They're just their own thing?
They are separate.
Cool. I haven't seen spells in a while since I played against, like, a plague proxy army.
I'm going to cast... So you can cast multiple spells. It cannot be the same one in the same turn.
Okay. All good.
I'm going to try Spirit Vortex, which costs 3.
Alright.
Boop. Boop. And I'm going to be targeting these boys here.
Okay.
Alright, let's look for a 3 up.
God damn it! I'm sorry. The fact that there's just, like, so little way of, like, fixing a bad roll in one-page rules is kind of brutal sometimes. Like, you just,
Alright,
like, there's no re-rolls, basically.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I'm casting Dragon Breath.
Oh my god. What?
That's 1 token.
Okay. Also, I don't get my shield wall roll against spells.
Fucking finally. So,
Alright.
Dragon Breath. I target an enemy unit within 12 inches. They take 4 hits.
Okay. So I just do
So
my
just
defense rolls
4
straight away?
standard hits.
Yeah, okay. So I would... Do I get... Does cover count against spells?
That's a good question.
Let me check that one.
Y'all up too.
Blocking hits from shooting attacks. So I don't think I do for spells.
Okay.
We are playing one-page rules and streaming it, which is kind of like Warhammer. So... And it's no AP?
No AP.
And no shield wall, so I just go to my standard save, which would be for Power Suit Guard is a 3. So 1...
So 1 hit.
Yeah, so that guy is down to 1 toughness.
Alright, and now for the shooting.
No!
Okay, so he's out of range. So he'd most definitely be out of range. Out of range, 0.3. Actually, Sage is different. Okay, the Sage can hit with his.
Like, is
Alright,
it
so-
0.1 out, that one?
Yep, 0.1 out.
Fuck sakes. Okay.
Alright, so 1 Royal Guard with his spear shot.
Okay.
Just 1 attack. Doesn't hit. And now the Sage's Spear Shock, which is 3 attacks. What's his quality? Okay. 2 hit.
Right.
It is AP 1.
AP 1, so they'll be ignored by the cover. And I would get +1 from the shield wall, because this is a shooting attack. So I go to a 2+ save. Come on, baby.
It's 2. It's 2 to hit.
What? Oh, it's 2 to hit. Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's see again. Both save.
Alrighty, that's their activation.
Alright. What do I activate first? This is going to be important. It's going to be really hard to push you off that fucking circle, so I think it's going to be a draw, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not close enough. I could charge these guys and then hypothetically kill them. And then maybe move these dwarves into the circle. But it's going to be kind of close. But we have to try. Yeah, I kind of have to use these guys, or it's going to be a bad exercise.
Can I charge at 12?
Yes. Because there's a
Even
unit there.
even with the slow quality.
Oh, it's a good point. I got slow! I don't charge 12, I charge fucking 8. You're damn right. It's -4 inches, so it would be 8 inches. So I can't charge. Okay, in that case, that basically forces my hand. I'm gonna have to stay here and just try and shoot you off it and see what happens. So I'm gonna advance the APC. So we're gonna go.
Should totally like charge with that impact against my Royal Guard. Nothing bad will happen.
Smiley face. So we're gonna advance there, and then I'm going to shoot. The Royal Guard
All right.
with everything. So, the 2 shots, hitting on 4s with the bolt guns. Oh, both hit this time. Hell yeah. So these are just AP1.
AP1, alrighty. So that'll be 2 5-up defenses. They do have regeneration,
Alright.
which will proc. Regeneration is 5-up. Is it deadly?
Nope. It's just one damage each.
Alright.
Alright. And the missile launcher. Hitting on a 4. And it hits. And this one is AP2.
Alrighty. Show as elite warrior. Okay, that's for melee disregard. Alright, say again, sorry.
Missile launcher hit and it's AP2. So I think
Okay.
that'd be a 6 and then a 5 with regeneration.
Ah, wrong order.
This one is deadly. It's deadly 3 if that matters.
Well, yeah. Oh, wait, deadly doesn't.
Doesn't go past multiple dudes, so I'm pretty sure it'll
Okay.
just be one guy dead.
Whew.
That would put you to a shock test though, right?
Absolutely.
But you would get to take it on your Sage's quality if he's higher.
Yes.
He's the same anyway.
I mean, yeah, I would say, yeah, it'd be the same regardless. Alright, so 3 up.
Nice.
Yep.
You're good. And that was my APC's activation, so it's your turn.
Alright. These dudes going to advance just a little bit.
Okay.
And they're going to shoot everything on the APC.
Oh, weird. Alright. Fair enough.
2 hit. No AP.
No AP? Okay. So we do the classic 2-up defensive. Both save.
Alright, that's all my activations.
Oh, is it? Shit. Okay.
Yep.
Um,
Those are my last 2 units.
I see. Okay. Alright. It's game time. I'm going to rush the power suit champion dudes. For a grand total of 8 inches.
A bold gambling maneuver.
And I just keep activating, don't I? Because you're done.
Yep.
I'm going to also rush these guys at the back here. 8 inches. This is round 3, isn't it? So if I get onto the objective in round 4, I'll claim it at the end of the round. So I can be cut. Should I gamble with this? Oh, I'm scared. Like, I'm scared I'll throw the draw by not guaranteeing it. That will be contested and that'll be hold, hypothetically. So, okay. Yeah, no, I have to maybe just be a little bit sensible here. I'm going to rush these guys onto the objective. Again, for a grand total of 8. And that would be, what, end of the round now?
Yes.
So this would change hands.
Okay.
Because I now hold it within 3 inches. This, I think, stays as yours. I don't think it swaps to, like, neutral. Let me just check that. Objectives. Units within 3 inches of a marker while no enemies are, then it counts as being seized. Markers remain seized even if the unit moves away, but if units from both sides contest a marker at the end of a round, then it becomes neutral again. Oh, it does become neutral, sorry.
Okay, so regardless of unit counts.
Yeah. Oh.
Ah!
I always forget. That's that one.
There you go.
I always think it's going to be state 3, because like 3, 4, and 5. But it's always
Right.
state 1 is the neutral one for some reason. Yeah. After 4 rounds have been played, the game ends. The player that controls the most markers wins. Okay. Alright, so then we'd go into round 4. And we'd reset all our little activations. And I think because you finished, you go first again.
Yep.
So it's
Alrighty.
really going to come down to you need to murder the APC and hold it from these guys.
Yeah, so...
And I need to kill everything to take the objective to win and not like a draw.
Okay. So I'm going to activate the Royal Guard.
Alright.
First spells before I do anything. Actually, let's see. I have to move first. Okay, at any point before attacking.
Cool.
All right. He's going to activate Mind Challenge on the APC.
Oh, I like the sound of that. Alright.
He does. So, Mind Challenge. The enemy model takes 2 hits with AP4.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Like the coughing Idris Elba meme? Okay, so those are 6 up saves now, isn't it? It was 2 hits?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, failed both. Is it deadly?
No.
Oh, okay, it's got 1 health left, but it is going to take another shock test, I believe. It's taking wounds.
And shock units don't contest a marker, right?
I think you might be right. Let me just check. Again, it's been so long since I've played this. Morale tests. Unit takes wounds that leave it with half or less of its starting size or tough value. It has. So, shaken units. Shaken units must stay idle, always count as fatigued, always fail morale tests, and can't contest or seize objectives. Yeah, and they have to basically spend their activation being idle and doing nothing. To, like,
Okay.
get rid of shaken. So,
All right,
yeah.
let's see if he passes.
This is kind of big, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
I'm relying on this hard.
Oh, I got a 4. I'm sorry. I passed. The quality of the APC is 4+, so it is unshaken. That thing has been MVP. That thing's zoomed around.
Absolutely. All right, now for the actual, they're going to charge.
Okay. Alright. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to fight with everyone pretty easily. And vice versa, like if I survive. Because everyone's going to be within 2 inches in this combat.
Alrighty. Yeah, double check something. Okay, so I'm going to have to do the Royal Guard and Sage separately.
Okay.
So first the Royal Guard. All right, cool. So they do have Elite Warrior, which means every 6 I roll is an additional hit.
Okay.
Or additional attack, rather.
Oh, sweet, okay.
So that's going to be 4 attacks. Try that again. All right, might as well re-roll this because I rolled a 6.
All right.
All 4 connect, AP1.
AP1, okay.
Yep.
So AP1 is that ignored, but yep. So shield wall still affects because these are not spells. So that basically will just cancel out the AP. So
Oh, it's for melee as well. Okay.
yeah,
good to
yep.
know.
Shield wall's exact wording is this model gets +1 to defense rolls against hits that are not from spells.
Okay.
So yeah.
I mean, makes sense.
Yeah.
Shield wall. Yeah.
So what was it? 4 hits, wasn't it?
Yep.
So,
4 hits, AP1.
Defense 3. Oh, 1 went through, so that guy is dead.
All right. And now for my Sage.
All right.
So it's 3 attacks.
So just remember you've done 1 wound so far for combat resolution at the end.
1 hits, AP1.
AP1? Okay, so 1 hit with no AP because of shield wall. Saved.
All right, that's my attacks.
Alright, so I get to do my strike back. And like before, I'll just pull them together. So we've got 2 guys left with 1 attack each. And then 2 attacks from the champion, so that's 4 attacks. With power axes. And they're hitting on quality 3. 2 hits, AP2.
Alrighty. So 2 6-ups, and I got regeneration.
Mhm.
1 regeneration. Nope, that's a dead dino.
It's deadly 3 if that matters, but I don't think it does.
No, that'd only matter if it was just my Sage.
Alright, so we're both 4, right? And we've both taken, what, 1 wound?
Yep.
So let's have a look. So, melee resolution. So, sum the total number of wounds that each unit causes and compare the 2. If one unit causes more wounds than another, blah blah blah. If the units are tied for how many wounds they cause, or neither unit causes any wounds, then the melee is a tie and neither unit must take a morale test. So yeah, we basically keep going. And then how does fatigue work? After attacking a melee for the first time during a round, either by charging or by striking back, units only hit on unmodified rolls of 6 in melee till the end of the round. Oh, that's for if you get attacked like 3 times, like with separate units. So yeah, I think we just stay locked, basically.
Okay.
Let's try.
Well, overall, their objective was complete, which was
yeah,
to hold these guys.
Hold them back. Yeah, I figured.
I didn't expect to kill, but if I did, it'd be a fucking plus. But yeah, it's all up to the warriors to deal the final wound.
Okay, so actually, here we go. Consolidation moves. So after determining who won the melee and taking morale test, the units must make consolidation moves. So neither of the units was destroyed. If neither of the units was destroyed, then the charging unit must move back by 1 inch if possible to keep the separation between units and show they are not locked in melee.
Okay.
So yeah, you get to move back 1 inch, basically. Players may agree not to separate units by 1 inches for simplicity, as long as they can remember that units can still freely activate, move, shoot, charge, etc. despite being in contact. So yeah, we could just say, like, oh, you can still activate like normal next round. But I think the 1 inch thing's probably good for distinctiveness.
Okay.
Interesting. So you don't get locked in combat in OPR. Cool.
Well, they're still at least blocking.
Oh,
body blocking.
this does mean that I could activate and charge you, right?
Irregardless, they'd still get, blocked.
Yeah.
So overall, whether they live or die right there, they've done their job. It's all up to the warriors.
It is indeed. I'm going to charge with the APC.
Interesting.
So I can move into melee, I guess.
Yep.
And I have the roll impact 3. So I roll X dice when attacking after charging, unless fatigued. For each 2+, the target takes 1 hit. Because I don't have a melee weapon with the APC, so it just has the impact roll. So I roll 3 dice, and 2s are hits. That is 2 hits, no AP.
Alright, looking for 4-ups. They're good.
Damn it. Okay, now you get your strike back.
Alright, time for their close combat weapons. 5 attacks.
This might have been hubris.
Looking for 4s.
Oh! Is that all 4s?
All connect. Make 4 whatever 4 2-ups.
Is it a 5?
Sorry, 5. 5.
Oh god.
Oh my
What have I
god.
done? Sorry, I'm being a little bit stupid. Here we go. It's
Yes!
Do vehicles explode? No, I think explodes is a special rule in OPR. So
Yes!
you destroyed the unit, so you can consolidate up to 3 inches.
Whoop, that's not what I meant to do.
Where are you going? Soldier, get back here!
He's gonna run a marathon and tell everyone what happened. Now, does only one model need a touch or majority? For objective.
No, your consolidation's only 3 inches.
Right.
That's not where you're going. So you'll still be in the circle, no matter what.
Yeah.
And for objectives, for just for your FYI, objectives are remain CD to them usually if a unit is within 3 inches of a marker, while no enemies are. So yeah, it doesn't matter as long as the unit is within it.
Okay, cool. Alright, well, it's my turn for activation.
Yep.
You'll never guess what's gonna happen.
Are you advancing?
Absolutely fucking not.
Charging?
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Holding?
just in case there's some kind of loop around. Okay, yeah, they're fun there. They're all gonna shoot power suit guard.
Alright.
So it's 5 attacks. 4 ups. 2 make it through, no AP.
Okay. So shield wall, so it'll be a 2-up save. Oh, 1 takes a wound.
Alright, that's all my units.
2, 3. Okay. I gotta go for the moral victory of trying to kill Sage Qua. So I'm gonna charge in. Oh, that's dice. Never mind. I thought I had my clipboard on the activation tokens. So I'm just gonna charge in here. And we've still got 3 power axes, don't we? So we've still got 4 attacks because the champion gets 2. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits, AP 2.
Alrighty. And a regeneration. Alright, that's just 1 dude down.
Alright. And you get your strike pay. And you basically need to do a wound to, like, win the, draw the melee again.
Okay. So let's roll 3 attacks. All hit.
Nice.
AP 1.
AP 1. Okay, so that would be negated by shield wall. So 3 3-ups. 1 failed. That's a wound.
Yes!
So again, it would be a draw. So I would move back 1 inches. Because you wouldn't have gone below half your toughness yet, would have you, with that 1 wound? Because he hasn't taken a wound, has he?
Correct.
And he's now his own unit? Now that the unit's dead? Yeah, so he's fine. Okay. This is intriguing. What do I do? What do I do?
I think this is just.
It's going to be a
now.
draw, yeah. Because I'm going to advance, right?
Mhm.
With these guys. And, like, hypothetically, I can get around the corner. Let's say I can get line of sight on all of them. Can I wipe? Even if I wipe the squad, right? These guys are already activated. So they can't get onto the circle on this turn. So even if I kill all of these guys and move onto the circle, that can't happen this turn, basically. And it's round 4 already. These guys are too far back to do anything useful. Except maybe shoot. But even then, I don't think they're going to be able to get close enough. So I think it's just going to be... I'm just going to do a hold and a hold. And we can just call the game there.
Good game. It was a nice draw.
Yep, so end of the round, you would be holding this uncontested. So it would go to... Whoops, wrong color. So it would go to you. And then we would basically... You know, we hypothetically could have played these out a bit differently. But I think it would have been a draw. Because at the end of the game, we have 2 objectives each. And that is a draw for our first 3rd edition one-page rules game. Pretty nice.
I think I had a great moral victory with the with the Warriors and the APC.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. They just cut it apart, slashed its tires.
Like, here's what I pictured happen. It tried to ram us. Like, all right, everyone together. We all stopped the fucking ram, pushing it, and it just fucking all hopped onto it and fucking pulled
Murdered
the
the
driver out.
crew,
And yeah.
The APC had the biggest journey of any of the dwarves in the game. It zipped all the way around here and then across half the map, but then blew up at the face of certain victory. APC...
Snatch defeat from the jaws of victory.
Yeah. I will say these guys are pretty chunky. The Power Suit Guard were nasty.
Yeah.
Like, pretty good, very tough with shield wall. Like, having toughness 3 each and, like, a 1-up save when in cover is nuts.
Yeah. So, I want to send you the spells that Eternal Dynasty have that I was so reeing that I wasn't able to activate some of them.
Alright. But yeah, good game. Thank you for the game, Loli. I enjoyed it. How long was that? Like, stream total length so far is currently at 1 hour and 50 minutes. And we played a full game.
That's like battle round 1.5 of 10.
Yeah, so I think what one page rules does lose in like density, it does gain like just the chill vibe. And that it's pretty quick. The tools are really good. The rules are simple. I still had fun. It still felt pretty technical.
Yeah. I already midway through I'm like, fuck, I should have did this and that.
Yeah, same. There's a couple things I think I could have maybe snatched a victory if I just like left dudes inside the APC a bit longer, but that's alright. Good game for both of us, I think. Good learning as well. And I think next time, if you want to do another one next time, would you want to do 2,000 points?
I'd be down.
Because they say that's the standard kind of like game size, which would be like double this. Which I don't think would be too big.
I think my Cyber Beast was a good distraction card effects.
Absolutely, that thing looks scary, and I needed to kill it.
6 attacks at AP1, yeah.
Yeah.
Toughness 6.
Yeah. I did sink a lot of shooting into him in the first, like, round. Cool. But yeah, you should send me those spells. And for all you guys who watched the stream, I had quite a few viewers today, which is nice. I hope you all enjoyed watching one-page rules of Grimdark Future. It's a simpler game. It does have a lot of optional rules you can add to make it more complex, but I think its beauty is the simplicity. It's got a really good army builder online called the Army Forge, and they've got a lot of game systems. So they've got something for rank and flank fantasy, skirmish style fantasy. They've got like a kill team equivalent for skirmish 40k. They've got like a Blackstone Fortress equivalent. They've got a fleet game, kind of like Battlefleet Gothic. So there's lots of options. Again, I don't get paid by them or anything. I just think one-page rules is kind of cool.
Yeah, and I'm with them on that.
40k obviously does have a lot more depth, but it is quite. I think it's harder to learn and keep up with, and there's a lot of like erratas and FAQs, which kind of can sometimes be a little bit overwhelming, in my opinion. I get a little bit drained by it.
Some factions are obviously more favored than others.
Yeah, and it's just the game length too. Like, it's really good if you have a full day to kind of dedicate it to it, but it can take a little bit too long, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is nice. It's a good sweet spot of
Yeah.
tactics and not being like hours and hours and hours. But yeah, thank you for the game, Loli. Thank you for joining me on the stream, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye. No.